What if the flat earthers were right and the Earth was actually flat? No curve, no globe, just a massive disk. How would gravity behave? Would time zones still exist? Would we still have seasons? And most importantly, could life even survive? This is What If, and here's what the Earth would really look like if it were flat. First, forget about walking to the edge. You wouldn't make it. Gravity wouldn't let you. But wait, would gravity even work on a flat Earth? Surprisingly, yes. Gravity would still exist because it's the force that forms planets in the first place. But instead of pulling you straight down, it would pull everything toward the center of the disk. That means the farther you walk away from the center, the more gravity would pull you sideways. It wouldn't just feel like standing, it would feel like climbing a hill that keeps getting steeper and steeper and steeper. By the time you got near the edge, down wouldn't be beneath your feet anymore, it would be behind you. Sounds strange? It gets worse. Water wouldn't stay where it is. Oceans would slowly flow toward the center, forming one massive superocean. Trees wouldn't grow straight up, they'd tilt inward. Rivers would bend. Entire landscapes would lean toward the middle of the world. And then there's the sun. Some flat Earth models suggest the sun moves above the disk, circling it like a spotlight. But if that were true, everything changes. There would be no real time zones, no jet lag, because the sun wouldn't rise and set the way we know it. Instead, it would just move across the sky, lighting different areas in a way that breaks the normal day-night cycle. No proper sunrise, no true sunset, no seasons, no eclipses. And the sun itself would have to be much smaller, otherwise it would burn the entire planet. Even then, Earth would likely overheat. But the biggest problem isn't the sun, it's what's missing beneath our feet. A flat Earth likely wouldn't have a proper core, and without a core, there's no geomagnetic field. That invisible shield is what protects us from deadly radiation in space. Without it, cosmic rays would constantly strike the surface, damaging DNA and causing severe biological harm. Worse, the atmosphere wouldn't stay in place. Gases would slowly escape into space, including oxygen. The oceans wouldn't stay either. They'd begin to drift away, molecule by molecule. Eventually, the air disappears, the oceans disappear, life disappears. But let's imagine somehow Earth had another way to protect itself, and you were still alive. You'd start noticing something odd. Your shadow and someone else's shadow thousands of kilometers away would look exactly the same length, same angle, because sunlight would hit every point on the disk at nearly the same direction. Travel would also become strange. Maps wouldn't behave the way they do today. Routes between continents could become much longer than expected. And forget about GPS. Satellites wouldn't be able to orbit a flat Earth properly. No navigation, no synchronized time, no banking systems, no global networks. Modern civilization would struggle to function. Sure, you might be able to see incredibly far distances across the flat surface, maybe even spot massive structures from far away. But that's a small trade-off, because in the end, a flat Earth wouldn't just look different. It would break gravity, collapse the oceans, strip away the sky, and make life as we know it impossible.